If you haven't noticed, artificial intelligence is moving at a ridiculous pace. Every few months, a new model drops, and suddenly the entire landscape shifts. If you're feeling lost in the sea of AI models, you're not alone, and in this video we're going to break down the current state of AI in 2025, what's leading the pack, what's best for specific tasks, and which one is ultimately right for you. Whether you're a developer, researcher, content creator, or just curious about AI's capabilities, this guide will hopefully make everything crystal clear. Let's start with the major AI assistants, the ones that powers chatbots, reasoning tools, and general problem solving. These are the backbone of modern AI, and they each have their own strengths. And the first provider is OpenAI, which powers ChatGPT. It's currently one of the most feature-rich and popular ecosystems. Most people have heard of ChatGPT, and up until now their main offering is called ChatGPT 4.0. But by the time this video comes out, there may be a successor rumored to be called ChatGPT 4.5. Both of these models are called general purpose models, which means that they excel across a wide range of different tasks. But then there are also reasoning models, and in the case of OpenAI, they start with the prefix O, like O1. These excel in what are called verifiable domains. In other words, tasks that have a provable solution and a verifiable process, like solving maths problems or coding challenges. The O3 mini model is lightning fast, making it one of the best for rapid problem solving and coding efficiency. There is also the O1 Pro model, which is much more powerful, but it takes much longer to run. It's ideal for deep code analysis, though it's expected to be surpassed by O3 and O3 Pro later in 2025. For now, use 4.0 or 4.5 if that comes out for everyday tasks such as writing and creative work, and use the reasoning models for things like maths and coding. The next provider we're going to cover is Anthropic, and they make Claude. We've just had the release of Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which is the successor to the very popular Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It's a top choice for UI coding, safety, and ethical AI applications. Overall though, it's just a very good model that places particular emphasis on safety and consideration of the responses. Next we have Gemini, and Gemini 2.0 from Google. Google's AI is solid for multimodal tasks, which means it's a combination of text, images, and even audio. While it integrates well into Google services, it still lags a little bit behind OpenAI and Anthropic for most uses. I still expect some big things from Gemini though, with the resources that Google has. The next provider we're going to cover is Meta, and they make the series of Llama models, which are some of the best open source models out there. Open source just means that you can download the model locally and run it on your own machine, or deploy it as you see fit, even in commercial applications. It's good generally, and even particularly strong at aspects of coding and multilingual tasks, making it ideal for people who want an open, customizable solution. It's probably not going to be as powerful as the major proprietary models like ChatGPT or Claude, but it's not that far behind, and the fact that it's open source means that you can have more control and install it on your computer if you have the resources, or even utilize it and modify it for a business. The next one is DeepSeek, and their most popular and talked about solution is the DeepSeek Model R1. This model recently took the world by storm. It proved that with some very clever techniques, you can make a very capable model much more cheaply. If you need some strong reasoning ability at a lower cost, DeepSeek R1 is a fantastic option. It's almost certainly one of the best open source reasoning models out there, and it's overall very good at maths heavy and logical tasks. The next provider is xAI, and they make the Grok models. Elon Musk's AI venture has made significant strides lately with the release of Grok 3. In fact, it's emerging as one of the top models for general AI tasks. It's fast, constantly improving, and integrates really well with Twitter/X. If you want an AI that keeps up with current events and cutting-edge research, Grok 3 is definitely a very strong contender. It also comes with a reasoning capability and a voice model with different personalities. And the next one is Perplexity. Initially it seems more of a research tool than a chatbot, but Perplexity is an excellent choice for concise, web-referenced answers. It's ideal for those who want fact-checked information without unnecessary fluff. It does have the advantage of having a single subscription, which allows you to use all of the other models like ChatGPT and Claude, although it still goes through Perplexity. The main use case though is internet search and accurately reference sources and results. So now let's break things down further by category. Which AI should you use for which purpose? And for coding, you have a few choices. O3 Mini is one of the best for rapid coding and problem solving. O1 Pro is the best for deep code analysis and large code bases, although this may soon change. Claude 3.7 Sonnet is excellent for front-end UI coding in particular, but even just generally, it's a very capable model. Grok 3 is versatile and improving rapidly in all coding areas, and generally it's very good across the board. Llama 3 is one of the best open source coding models, but we also have applications like Cursor, which is an AI-powered code editor with Claude 3.7 integration and many other model selections too. It's great for all different types of development and favors people with a little bit more code expertise, and it's also a good alternative to Visual Studio Code's GitHub Copilot. And now we move on to image generation, and we have a few different options here too. We have OpenAI's DALL-E, which is an overall versatile and well-rounded model for images. We have Midjourney, which is probably one of the best for artistic and visually stunning outputs. We have Stable Diffusion, which is one of the best open source image generators for customizability. And we also have some offerings from Google also. For video generation, we also have some options. The first one is Sora by OpenAI, and it's quite an advanced and capable and high quality model. We have Runway ML, which is a versatile video editing and AI generation application and model. We have Pika, Veo, which is one of the most advanced ones by Google. It's an emerging competitor, but overall it's definitely highly recommended, even though it's still in its early stages and fairly costly compared to some of the other options. For music generation, one of the best apps that I've come across is called Suno, and this is something you can install on your own phone. And basically you can turn any textual prompt into a professional and high quality song. And this includes pretty much any genre, instrumental, different types of lyrics and so on. Definitely check it out if you're curious about generating different kinds of music. And then for general AI assistants, I personally find either using ChatGPT 4.0 or 4.5 if that comes out, Grok 3 and Claude probably are the three best and most versatile, although there's different models and releases coming out pretty much every week. So this is subject to change. Right now, I'm probably leaning a little bit more towards Grok, as it's something that pretty much can kind of replace Google search for my purpose. But you'll find that depending on your needs, you might prefer Claude or ChatGPT. If privacy is a concern or a priority, then you might want to actually look at some of the open source models like Llama, but you can also download and install an app like Private LLM, which means that on your own phone, like your own iPhone, you can install some of these lighter weight models that doesn't require any internet connection, and this all runs entirely on your own device. To conclude, the AI landscape in 2025 is more diverse than ever. If you need the best overall AI assistant, some of OpenAI's offerings is one of the strongest and probably one of the most feature-rich and complete too. For those prioritizing safety and ethical AI, look towards Claude 3.7. For people who are looking for more of a truth-seeking AI, look towards Grok. And for those looking for an open source solution, look at Llama 3 and DeepSeek R1. Overall though, there's no single best AI, just the best AI for your specific needs. As those models continue to evolve, staying informed is crucial, so make sure to subscribe if you want any future updates, and feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions or any feedback around this video. Overall though, if you enjoyed this video and got something from it, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.